Hi guys, so today I'm going to be fitting the Laminar touring lip to the front of the bike. Yesterday I gave it a clean, but I think before I fit the screen, what I'm going to try and do is get it up on its centre stand one last time. I can never do it. Let's give it another go though. Anyone got any tips? Let me know, because I'm scared I'm going to drop it. So if you know how to get it on the centre stand, let me know in the comments, because I can never get it on the stand. So going to fit this screen, but let's do it with it on its side stand, because I'm never going to get it on the centre stand by the looks of it. Let's crack on. I'm knackered. The first thing we've got to do is take off the top two bolts. I'll find the right Allen key. But one thing that's frustrated me a little is, and this can't be helped, the Laminar screen, it comes with screws, whereas the bolts on the bike at the moment are Allen key bolts. And I get mass production, you know, these screens, even though this one's fit curve, fit this bike, they can't produce too much custom just for each bike, because they're mass produced for multiple bikes. So to keep costs down, obviously they just have one size screws that, you know, fit a number of bikes. Trouble is, it means I'm now going to have a mismatch of Allen keys and screws, which I like continuity, and that's just going to really play out my OCD and annoy me. So I'm going to take these out and see if they're the same size. I doubt they will be, because obviously with the added screen and the bungs, they're going to be a lot longer, but let's see how much different they are. And I can already see that there's quite a bit of size difference there. So I think these ones aren't going to work with the screen. I'm going to have to put the screws in, and it is what it is. You know, maybe I can buy some Allen key bolts which are longer, which will fit. So now these are out, we can see what comes in the pack. So in the pack we have some additional, what I think they call locks, which are just Velcro pads. Let's see where the screws are. So you have some rubber washers, and here are the screws which hold the screen on, and you can see quite clearly the existing ones aren't going to work. There's a big difference between the size of these two, so the existing ones definitely won't work. The instructions aren't really very clear. So let's have a quick look. So these instructions. Right, so let's give this a chance to dry, those alcohol wipes, and then we'll fit the sticky Laminar pads down, and then we'll screw it down. That'll be one of the washers that just dropped off, so let me go locate that, and then we'll put this screen back on. Right, so being careful not to touch the sticky pads now that the protective backs are off them. We're going to fit the screen. We're going to just line up the screw holes gently, he says, and then we'll slide them in so we know where it's going to fit, and then we'll press down onto the sticky pads. We'll hold that for a few minutes. Right, let's tighten this down, and So here we go straight away, reaching for the Allen key tool, which is for my other bolts. This is now a Phillips screwdriver. So luckily I prepared, I brought that with me. And that's really going to annoy me, the fact that these ones are a screwdriver and the other ones are Allen keys. We don't want to over-tighten it, crack plastic. We just want to make sure that it's secure, and that seems very secure on there. Let's do the other side. So that's fitted, that's very secure on that side. The other side needs a little bit of tightening. Now that one's in. Yeah, okay, that's fitted. So what I'm going to do, give it a very quick wipe down, then I'll bring you over and show you how it looks. Right guys, quiet again, everyone's come around. I think they were doing a viewing, someone had a car down here who was viewing one of the apartments, so security and the estate agent were just down saying goodbye, so I had to leave it for a second while they were doing that, but now they've gone, we can carry on. So yeah, that's the lip fitted. Looks great, to be honest. I can barely see it when I'm sitting on the bike. You know, it still looks good. I've still got the lines of the bike, you know, a nice dark screen, a tinted screen. But then the clear screen, you barely see it at all, which I really like.
2,000 years later.
Okay, good. So now it's stopped as well. So people have gone who were viewing the flat. Security have gone. The guys doing maintenance have gone. Let's finish this video, shall we? Okay, so screen's on. Looks good. I can barely see it. You know, it's a clear screen. Doesn't spoil the lines of the bike. Doesn't get in the way. If it was tinted, obviously there'd be that added element of less road that I could see in front of me. You know, you can see through the tinted screens, but not as well as you can through a clear screen. So this still enables me to be able to see the road quite clearly in front of me, but hopefully it's going to take some of that wind blast off of my face. I'm going to bring you over, give you a closer look at it, then I'm going to go upstairs, get suited up, and we're going to go out for a ride, see what it's like. Alright guys, so sitting on the bike, we can already see what it would look like in the tucked view. But if we came back a little bit and we had a look at a sitting upright position, you can see that the screen's quite clear. You know, it doesn't spoil the lines of the bike. As I was saying, you can quite clearly see through the screen, and I think it's really going to help. You know, I'm really looking forward to getting out on some test rides and seeing how it feels. Let's take a look at it from the front, shall we? All right, here we go. Here's a view from the front. Let's take a look, see. So as I said previously, I was going to remove it and only put it on for those long rides. But seeing it on now, you know, it's very unintrusive to the eye. It doesn't spoil the lines of the bike too much. Let me know what you think. Should I leave it on, or should I take it off and only put it on for touring or long rides? But let's go get suited up and let's go see what it's like on a faster road, shall we? Right, so we're dressed, ready to go. Let's hit the road and see how this makes a difference. Let's go. So we're out testing this Laminar Screen lip. I can already tell there's a lot less force pushing my head back. Today's not a great day, you know, it's a typical English January day. It's 11:40 AM, so it's still morning, and this is the weather we get in England. Grey, miserable, but it's January. Okay, so let's open it up a little bit more. Let's see what difference it makes. In a tuck position, I can definitely feel a lot less pressure. There's a lot less pressure on my head. I'm not having my head pinned back. I'm not constantly fighting to keep my head tilted forward. So I think the shape of the lip means that my shoulders still get a little bit of the wind hit them and pushes them back. In terms of the back of my shoulders, there's not as much pressure on them because I'm not fighting to keep my head tilted forward. All I need to do is just tilt forward a little bit, and yeah, it's a world of difference. It's so much better, so much better. So that's the Laminar touring lip. Definitely a win, definitely a massive improvement. There's a lot less buffeting, buffeting. The buffeting is a lot lessened. Buffeting. That's a win, that's a win. I'm a lot happier. Okay, so let's head back now. Out of service, eh? So if I do something wrong, will I still get pulled over? Maybe he's being driven by a mechanic, who knows. Of course I respect the law at all times.
Bullshit.
My phone said the chance of rain was zero. Chance of rain was zero. Right. Well, it's not exactly bikini weather. Next in the series, what I plan on doing, I'll put the luggage on the bike and I'll pack out the luggage as well. Let's put a little bit of weight into it. Let's keep it realistic. Let's do it in terms of, you know, what I would take if I was going out on a tour for a few days. You know, let's put a couple of, you know, some trainers in, some shorts, but obviously you wouldn't put shorts this time of year unless you were going to go to the swimming pool maybe. But yeah, we can pack out the bags a little bit, you know, with typical touring gear, you know, the sort of clothes that you'd take away, you know, wet weather gear, dry weather gear, evening clothes, you know, maybe 1 or 2 packets of underwear depending on how many days you're going. That's your choice whether you change your underwear or not. But let's pack out the bags, let's put them on the bike, let's see how they feel. And I think then it'll be a great feeling because I'll have the touring lip on, you know, the screen, I'll have the bags, and it'll pretty much be kitted out as I would if I was going to go away on a tour. So it'd be great to kind of see how the bike feels and handles with those bits on. But we'll do that on another day. We'll try and pick a day that isn't so miserable. But what I'm also going to do, I'm going to take the bags to pieces because I've already assembled them. They come without the straps actually attached. It's a bit of an IKEA job. You have to put them together, and the instructions might as well be written in another language. Seriously, I mean, you have to pretty much look at them, figure it out for yourself, and use a little bit of common sense. And I like to think that, you know, I'm quite good at those kind of puzzles and things to put together, but even I struggle with it. Maybe I'm not as good as I think I am, but what I'm going to do, I'm going to put the bags on the table, I'm going to take them all apart, and I'm going to film putting them back together again. This will be a great video for anyone who's bought similar bags who needs to put them together. Hopefully they could just watch the video and not have to go through all of the hassle that I did. But let's head back. Next I'll take a look at the bike from the side angle, and let's see if we can get a couple of pictures of the screen on and the screen off, and look at the angles of where the wind would have hit my head or does hit my head when the screen is on or off. I'll skip back now and let's go and do that. Right guys, let's bring this to the end of the video. That's the Laminar touring screen for you. You got my thoughts on the screen during the videos. I think it's definitely going to help with stopping my back from aching. It doesn't pin my head back as much as it does without it. I think I will probably still take it off and only put it on when I'm going on long rides. It's going to mean that I'm stuck with 4 sticky pads and Velcro pads on the front, but I don't know. Let me know in the comments. Go on, give me your thoughts. Should I leave it on? Should I only put it on when I'm going on touring? What do you think? Should I get it tinted black? Let me know what you think. Thoughts are. Next video I've already discussed. I'm going to be doing the luggage, which I've already got out of the back of the pickup. So check that one out. It'll be uploaded next week. Going to give a thorough review of that. Go out for a ride with the screen on and with the luggage. So I'll check you next week. See ya. One last thing is, you know what I'm going to have to do. It was dirty today, it was raining, this bike needs a wash, but I'll leave that one. I'll do that without you guys. See you later.